The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre RailRiders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Milburn, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Stepping in, Russell Daniels. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. One out, nobody on.
Stay hot now.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch.
Count is full, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 on that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Batting 4.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh? Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
The 2-1 home. Line drive to left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
So coming to the plate, Brendan Dixon. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Number 12, Brandon Dixon.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the 2-2. Liner towards second.
Good piece.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
The pitchers jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A 2nd run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position and is danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here or if the inferno rages on.
Settling in now, Russell Daniels. He drew a walk his first time up.
Russell Daniels.
Now here's the pitch.
Huh.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Keep it rolling.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-2.
Nice drive. Out
And that's down into left center for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Stepping up now, Miguel Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Candelario is there, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So striding in, Drew Waters. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Daniels moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Standing in, Isan Diaz. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Hot hitter, and he's swinging it really well right now. Last 10 games, hitting well over 300. A good hitter that is in fuego right now.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Daniels will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So digging in now, Lane Thomas. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
2 down.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Now in the box, Russell Daniels. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 39 on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. digging in, Lane Thomas. A
Leading off
hit and
for
2
the
tries for
RailRiders.
him so far.
The center
This
fielder.
one doesn't look good so
Play.
far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Daniels arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping into the box,
Leading off for
Russell
Toledo.
Daniels, already
left
2
fielder.
for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at
Daniel.
bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed
Let's
pitches.
go.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
That's a
Started
check.
to
Here
swing
he
there,
comes.
but did he hold up in time? He did not, says Ed Drummond at first, and that's strike 1. And he takes one off the
Yeah, real
inside
keen
corner
eye
for
right
ball
there.
2.
Attaboy.
One strike.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike
Two
number
balls,
2.
2 strikes.
Here we go. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Goodbye, home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Stepping into the box,
Now
Russell
batting, left
Daniels,
fielder.
2 home runs and a
Russell.
double to his credit thus far,
Daniels.
having quite the game.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He'll start him with
One
a
ball,
fastball
no
down and
strike.
in for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start
no.
making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their
Hey, get your
ability to
pitch.
get
Big
that
happen right
pitcher
now,
to
Huck,
come
kid.
into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Hey, come on, big dog. get
Stewart,
your
the
pitch.
runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel
batting,
Cabrera. It's
designated
been a
hitter,
2-for-4 effort
Miguel
for him so far in the ball game.
See it, drive it like you can. Come on.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, fielded
Fly,
cleanly.
fly.
Throw to first
Got it,
in
that's
time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mudheads are on top, 9-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steve Ayers. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Ayers.
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
The 0-2 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
3-3.
Daniels is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Ready now, Jose Peraza. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. He makes the catch, and they have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Toledo Mudhens jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mitchell Martins with his 4th win this season. Matt Milburn permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Mudhens, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the RailRiders, 1 run on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Toledo Mudhens and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre RailRiders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. John Duplantier starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Russell Daniel.
See it. Drive it right here. Come on, Biggie.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far.
Swung on and belted. So a 2-run shot to left center, 41st home run of the year for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere.
Striding in, Russell Daniels. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that baby's gone. 2-run shot to straightaway center, his 2nd of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Digging in now, Lane Thomas.
Leading
And as you
off
check
for the
out his
RailRiders,
righty-lefty splits,
the
no
center
surprise
fielder.
that he hits better against
Play.
southpaws than he does against
Thomas.
right-handers.
Hey, let's go right here.
0-2, here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Daniels is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. Set to get his day started, Luke
Batting
Mealy,
ninth.
and it's been a real
The
struggle
catcher,
for him with the bat
Luke
so far this year, looking to get things turned
Mealy.
around in a hurry.
One out, one out.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left.
Yeah, here we go. Relay, relay.
Oh, and
hit
he
me.
misses it. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Eat it.
Striding in once again, Bobby
Now
Dahlbeck.
batting, third baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Yeah, come on. Relay, relay, relay. Nobody.
And
Go
he's
home.
in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now
Now at the
batting,
plate,
the
Brandon
first
Wagner.
baseman, Brandon.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Ready to take his hacks again,
batter.
Russell
The left
Daniels,
fielder.
as he'll look to follow up the
Russell
two-run homer he launched
Daniels.
over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
2 out, nobody on. Drives it the other way to deep right. Granite looks up. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Stepping in, Anthony Volpe.
Now
A hit in
batting,
2 at-bats
shortstop,
for him at this point in the ball game.
Anthony
A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mud Hens lead it 7-1.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Lyons
please.
enters now in a
Now
mop-up
pitching
role
for
as
the
he'll try to keep
RailRiders,
the deficit right where it
Number
is.
58, Tyler Lyons.
Russell Daniels will stride in again as he looks to
off
join a
with the
very elite
left
list.
fielder.
We take you back to
Russell.
earlier. This was home run
Daniels.
number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Hey, like you can.
Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in once again, Zach Granite. 0 for
Now
3
batting,
with a couple
right
of strikeouts for him to this point
Zach
in the ball game.
Granite.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Nobody here, nobody.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Maley isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-4 the final finish today. The Mud Hens jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Xiao Ching Chang notches his third win of the year. John Duplantier.